Well,
all right!
Welcome back to As It Should Be. Paul Bertolino here, and, well, we have Crystal Durant.
Hello!
And, well, we have Tommy Von Voigt.
hello.
And Christmas time is here again, isn't it?
It is.
It's Christmas time. And we're here we're here to say Happy Christmas and Merry Christmas and all that kind of stuff to you. But we figured since we were here doing that, we might give you our favorite Christmas songs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Our top 10s for
Xmas.
each of us. For Xmas, yeah. Our each individual lists. And our least favorites at the end, as you have come to expect.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
And, well, you know what? Crystal gets to start this one.
Yes. All right. Okay, let me make a quick Crystal clarification. And that is that for decades and decades, people have always asked me to make them lists of my favorite Christmas songs for Christmas parties. Because I'm a DJ and that's one of the things that I do. So when they mentioned, oh yeah, we're going to do a Christmas thing, I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to look through it. And I was like, bitch, please. I've had that thing for 30 years. So the hard part for me was narrowing it down to 10. So I will say right now that I will put my complete list in the comments when this episode airs, because I think everybody needs to see the whole width and breadth of the Christmas songs that I love. So right now I'll get into the runners-up. All right, here are my runners-up for Christmas. Jingle Bell Rock by Bobby Helms. Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda Lee. It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, the Andy Williams version. The Christmas Song, a tie between Mel Torme and Nat King Cole, because I love them both. Santa Baby by Eartha Kitt.
This is
my runners-up.
Runners-up, okay.
Yeah,
Right. Got it.
Santa Baby by Eartha Kitt, not the Madonna version.
Oh, no.
Don't do it. Last Christmas by Wham. Run Rudolph Run by Chuck Berry. Sleigh Ride by Johnny Mathis. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas by Judy Garland. Blue Christmas by Elvis. Baby It's Cold Outside, Dean Martin. Santa Claus is Coming to Town, the Jackson 5. Christmas by Darlene Love. Santa Claus is Coming to Town, the Jackson 5. It's so good, I had to put it up here twice. Happy Christmas, War is Over by John and Yoko. Christmas Wrapping the Waitresses. Do They Know It's Christmas? Band-Aid. Deck the Halls, Mannheim Steamroller. Father Christmas, The Kinks. Which I used to hate, but then I turned out I liked it. Peace on Earth, Little Drummer Boy, Bowie and Crosby. A Charlie Brown Christmas. The whole album by Vince Guaraldi. Just the whole record. It's great. But Christmas Time Is Here is the standout on that record, I think. The Vince Guaraldi trio. Santa Claus is Coming to Town and Little Drummer Boy by Lou Rawls. That seems familiar.
Oh.
Just buy that album, listen to that album, the whole fucking thing smokes.
But you have to get the original pressing because the reissue cuts songs off.
Yeah, get the OG.
Yeah.
It's so fucking great. And then my last runner-up is Gee Whiz, It's Christmas by Carla Thomas. All right, so now here's my list, my top 10 list. Now the master list that I have is like 60 songs. So I'll put that in the comments, like I said. Coming in at number 10.
It's getting a little cold in here. We need a fire.
It's a tie.
Oh.
And that is
isn't it?
Between Someday It's Christmas by Stevie Wonder and Santa Claus Go Straight to the Ghetto by James Brown. So good. I love that fucking song. My number 9 is Ryu Ryu Chio by the Monkees.
Muppet nod for that?
It's so great, and if you're a Monkees fan, you gotta watch the Christmas episode where they sing round robin at the end, a cappella. Beautiful and brilliant. My number 8 is a tie, and that is between Frosty the Snowman by the Ronettes and Christmas is the Time to Say I Love You by Billy Squier, which I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Number 7 is White Christmas by the Drifters. Bum 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 ba-dum, and his falsetto. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. So great. My number 6 is Another Lonely Christmas by Prince. It's a kooky B-side. It was released as a single. And it's the only song I think you will ever hear that includes a banana daiquiri in it, in the lyrics. I've never heard a banana daiquiri in any other song in my life except for this one. And it's a forlorn love song. It's really beautiful. Just the piano arrangement is fantastic. My number 4 song is bum 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 ba na 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 ba na.
No, I thought this was going somewhere else.
Oh, no.
Hell no!
It's Christmas time in Hollis, Queens.
Oh, okay.
Mom's cooking chicken and collard greens by Run DMC. One of the best covers. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. But sample, I mean, it's a really great sample. And anybody who knows that sample, put it in the comments. You'll win a prize. My number 3 is a tie. And that is between Slick Nick, You Devil You by Fishbone, which is one of the most brilliant Christmas songs ever, 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 ever. And Millie Pulled a Pistol on Santa by De La Soul. Another very disturbing and crazy Christmas song. So good. So fucking good. My number 2 song is This Christmas by Donny Hathaway. One of the most beautiful Christmas songs ever. His voice is like butter. Like butter. Butter. So good. And my number 1 Christmas song, Paul already knows this. It's one of the best Christmas songs ever. I listen to it all year round. I listen to it all summer. It's that fucking good. And that song is Step Into Christmas by Elton John.
Knew this was coming.
So great. So fucking great. All of it. It's so awesome. Love that song. I want to live in that Christmas song.
Muppet nods all around.
So
maybe not all around.
Well, except for Tommy.
No,
Well, you weren't Muppet nod.
I like that song.
You
Come
weren't
on,
Muppet
you
nod.
gotta get your hand up there. Muppet nod.
Muppet
Muppet nod. Yeah.
Gotta.
Step
You
into
got a
Christmas
Muppet nod when you got a
and
Muppet
get
nod.
together. We can watch the snow fall forever and ever. So good. Oh. Whew. That's my Christmas list. Step into my Christmas song. Down, down. The la 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 with the bells. Oh, it's so good. I love it.
And maybe, if you're lucky,
Oh,
I'll put a link down in the description of when we did step into Christmas at F-Bomb.
yes, and you'll see Paul sing it, and he crushed it. So great.
I may just like
do it.
I may do a bait and switch on it. I don't know. We'll
Do
see.
it.
But before that, I think we need to get to some Christmas ads because you guys need to get some ideas for your
gifts.
Christmas list, right?
Only a couple
you guys
days
need
away.
to get some gifts, right?
Well, if they haven't gotten their presents yet, then they're really fucking up.
Yeah.
Well,
have to get
people
them
are last minute about this
last
stuff.
minute
I mean,
things. Yeah.
I haven't gotten any of my Christmas gifts yet, so we'll see. We'll see.
Fireplaces glowing, icicles growing, hearts overflowing with cheer. It's that wonderful season we all find so pleasing, the Toys R Us time of year. The world's biggest toy stores, Toys R Us. The biggest selection, Toys R Us. It's the Toys R Us time of year. Toys R Us.
Get in the spirit of the season with a solid gold Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Join Barry Manilow, Donna Summer, Anne Murray, and James Ingram. Plus Laura Branigan, Roberta Flack, John Schneider, and Jerry Reed. It's 40 holiday classics with Suzanne Summers, America, Sister Sledge, and hosts Crystal Gale and Rick Dees.
Deck the halls and spread the cheer.
There's a solid gold Christmas coming right here.
Saturday at 8 on Channel 2. There's only one.
Well, all right, we are back, and well, now it's my turn to do my Christmas list, and I do have one here.
Yes.
Luckily, because I'd be in a world of hurt if I didn't have one, right?
Gotta.
It'd be, what would I be doing in this episode? All right, so we have I have my list here. I have a few. Oh, I thought I had runners up. I guess I don't. I don't have any runners up. Well, I did put Lou Rawls with a question mark, meaning like, should I come up with a Lou Rawls song? Because, the Lou Rawls Christmas album is amazing. I mean, I love The Little Drummer Boy, and pretty much,
It's swings.
It's a great record.
Swinging.
But you know what? I'm just going to go right into the list. I'm going to get right to nuts and bolts here with my number 10. Step Into Christmas by Elton John.
Yeah! that. That's your number 10?
That's merely my number 10.
I was convinced that was going to be your number
1. I thought we were going to tie there. Ooh.
No. But, but it made the list.
Okay.
But we're definitely seeing eye to eye on this next one, too, because my number 9 is Reissue by the Monkees.
Yes.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
But then we get down to something a little bit more on the traditional side. A little bit. Well, modern traditional. Number 8, Sleigh Ride by the Ronettes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I mean, I had to go through... That thing about that album is that the entire thing is great. And nothing really stands out as, like, the best song on the record, because the whole damn record is good. So I had to really go through it and go, okay, which... I gotta get a song on here from this album. Which one is it gonna be? Like any, here's 8 songs that are just as good as each other. There's 10 songs that are just as good as each other. Which one do I choose? I ended up going with Sleigh Ride.
Okay.
All right.
Number 7. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Ding dong, ding dong.
The Andy Williams version, of course.
So great.
That's, I'm not really big on Andy Williams, but that's one of those tracks that when I'm like in the grocery store or whatever and during Christmas time and that comes on, I'm like, oh, it makes me feel Christmassy.
Yeah.
And what's even better is that you will also hear it in August, because Staples uses that song in one of their back to school commercials, which is genius. I think that'll be one of the commercials you see during this episode. It is hysterically funny, and I love it. Who knows? Maybe.
All right, so that brings us to my number 6 here. And this is a little song from a little TV show that we all watched every single year for our entire lives. There's always tomorrow for dreams to come true by Clarice. The Reindeer from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer special.
Tears. That song makes me cry all the time.
Come on, that's an amazing track.
So great.
I would actually put the name of the woman who actually did the vocal, but I don't know the name of who sang the song. So, Clarice, you get the billing there. So number 5, Christmas Time Is Here by Vince Guaraldi. Peanuts soundtrack. I mean, the Peanuts soundtrack. That's another one of those records where it's like, geez, which one of these do I choose?
The whole thing.
Yes.
Vince Guaraldi trio. So great.
Yeah. And all right. So number 4. Caroling by the King of Christmas, as far as I'm concerned, Nat King Cole. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's ooh. I mean, that, in fact, having that only at number 4 almost breaks my heart, because it's practically my favorite. But I'm hitting the real just like stuff right here. And coming in number 3. Greeting cards have all been sent.
Yeah.
The Christmas rushes through. Carpenter's Merry Christmas, Darling. Oh,
So
my God.
great.
The thing about that song is just that opening part. I almost don't even have to hear the rest of the track. If you just hear that opening, it's like, oh, I'm done. I'm good.
I could just hear that and then the end. Merry, 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 Merry Christmas
from Payless.
darling. So great.
Yeah.
From Payless.
Oh, man. Okay, so now we're getting up to the top 2. My number 2, The Christmas Waltz by Nancy Wilson.
Oh my God.
Man.
How did I... Oh, too many songs. That's on my master list. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's...
So great.
Basically, there are certain rules I have every year. Like, there's certain things that have to happen or else Christmas was a failure. I fucking have to hear this song. I have to hear the Christmas Waltz by Christmas, or the Earth spins off its axis. It has to happen. But my number 1, you want to talk about a song that I must hear, and with the minute I hear this, that's when Christmas begins, because you're going to hear it. You are going to hear it, and that is the Christmas song by Nat King Cole. I mean, an obvious pick, but I just... I can't. It's number 1.
Yeah. So good.
Yeah. I feel it, man. I feel it.
Yeah.
So good.
So yeah, there you go. There are my 10 songs. I would like to have had some runners-up, but whatever. I decided to go slim. I'm kind of like slim it down this time.
A trim down Christmas.
I'm slim and trim.
Slim and trim.
In case you didn't notice. All right.
Well, You know, there's something that I have a problem with.
Oh?
And I'm sorry, Tommy. I don't mean to, like, get on your shit, but that whatever you're wearing there...
This is my abominable snowman.
It's cute, but it's not...
Yeah.
It's not really Christmassy enough, I don't think.
You don't like my abominable snowman?
It's kind of...
It's okay.
I mean...
It's made to look like it's a knitted sweater. It's on long underwear.
So when you met up at the door with the door people, they let you into the world famous As It Should Be Studios with this on?
The problem is I don't feel like I've got the holiday magic in me to be as Christmassy as I need to be.
Well, okay. I mean,
So
magic. Okay.
If you share some holiday magic,
if that's what you need, I mean, come on, we'll give you some magic right here.
Tommy.
Oh, wow,
look at
okay.
that.
All right, that'll work.
That is, yes.
now I'm an actual Bumble.
There you go. I love Bumble.
I love Christmas magic.
How is it that we let us get? How did we get this far into the episode, letting him dress in that sweater?
We were too busy decorating.
I don't know, but I tell you what, I'm feeling like I can give my list soon now.
Okay.
I feel like I've
you
got
know
the
what,
power.
though? You're going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait because I think we have some commercials come up.
As long as it's magical.
So it's like a cliffhanger almost.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
here we go.
McDonald's gift certificates. Each is worth 50 cents at McDonald's, and a book of 10 costs only $5. Something special for someone special.
At McDonald's, we do it all for you.
So you didn't get that compact disc player you wanted for Christmas? No big deal! You can still get anything and everything at Home Entertainment on sale now because Crazy Eddie refuses to let Christmas end. Crazy Eddie's still celebrating Christmas with a Christmas blowout blitz. Remember, we are not undersold. We will not be undersold. We cannot be undersold, and we mean it. It's never too late to do your Christmas shopping at Crazy Eddie because Crazy Eddie's still celebrating Christmas with a Christmas blowout blitz. Crazy Eddie, his prices are insane.
Okay, now, with no further ado, Tommy's list.
Yes.
He's all dressed for the party.
All excited.
Get ready, people, because here comes the ghost of a very specific Christmas past. Mine.
Otherwise known as the Bumble list.
The Bumble list. Oh, this list bounces. Okay, so I have honorable mentions for Crimbus. A Marshmallow World by Darlene Love. Frosty the Snowman by the Ronettes. Christmas in Hollis, Run DMC. Father Christmas, The Kinks. I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day by Wizard. Christmas Vacation by Mavis Staples from the National Lampoon's Christmas movie.
That's right.
And from Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, Hard Candy Christmas by Dolly Parton. What's up?
I forgot about that.
Let's give you the top 10. Yeah, let's give you the top 10.
All right.
Number 10 in my Crimbus top 10. Wham! Last Christmas. Oh, so
Didn't
perfect.
see that one coming.
No, you didn't, except you totally did.
I kind of did, yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Number 9, from the soundtrack of Santa Claus the Movie, Sheena Easton with its Christmas All Over the World. Ah, so good.
I don't remember that one.
Santa
but,
Claus the movie.
Yeah, with Dudley Moore.
Oh,
yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah. Number 8, this might surprise everyone. I consider this to be the last true Christmas song ever released, and that is Kelly Clarkson with Underneath the Tree. Fuck yes. This marks a first and a last on As It Should Be that we're bringing up Kelly Clarkson, I'm sure.
I didn't even know that I needed to come after that one.
Yeah. Well, too late now. Number
Oh, no, it's not, because
7.
my list does not come up
Number
yet.
Number 7, if all you boys and girls out there are very good this year, we might put a link to the comments of me singing this next song, and that is The Darkness with Christmas Time Don't Let the Bells End.
Oh my God, that's right.
Well, while we're on that subject, did you sing something? You sang something in that.
I did Marshmallow World.
And you also did the
Christmas
Billy
is the
Squier
time to
song.
say I love you.
Okay, I'm just wondering. I'm thinking if we're going to do a link of me and you. I'm just wondering.
We got to get them all in there. Oh yeah, there is.
Squier one for me.
Number 6. Speaking of Billy Squier, Christmas is the time to say I love you.
Yes.
So good.
Love it.
Number 5, The Waitresses, Christmas rapping. Oh, it's so good. Oh, God.
That song gets a bag full of coal, according to Paul.
No. Number 4, John Lennon with Happy Christmas, War is Over.
Yep.
Gotta
have it.
Number 3, the original version of Do They Know It's Christmas by Band-Aid from 1984. Not any of the ones they did later on. Absolutely not. I think they did one like 88 or something like that. Yeah.
Luckily,
and they did like another one in like the 90s. Like, who the hell knows?
Oof.
Yeah, you don't
Just
stay
leave it
away.
alone.
Stay away.
Leave it alone.
Yeah. Number 2, it's a tie.
Oh!
It's a tie. We got a double shot from Darlene Love. We got Christmas Baby Please Come Home and All Alone on Christmas.
Oh, man.
Yes. I couldn't pick one over the other.
Again, that album's like a 10-way tie.
All of it.
And my number 1. Oh, my number 1.
Uh-oh.
It is not Christmas until I've heard this song 875 fucking times. And I never get sick of it. Every year we're treated to memes from people who are like, oh no, it's coming, doom is on the horizon, for this song is approaching. Those people are fools. They're idiots. They don't recognize perfection when it is presented to them over and over and over again. I will never, ever, ever, ever get burnt out on Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. It is the most perfect Christmas song, the one true Christmas song, the only Christmas song you truly need.
I hope you're not listening, Darlene Love. She's the self-proclaimed queen of Christmas.
I already gave Darlene Love props twice.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, Darlene Love shuts shit the fuck down with her Christmas material.
Well, Mariah did her own meme. It's coming. Did you see those?
No, I didn't know she was...
Oh, Lord, I'll send them to you. Yeah.
Oh, but god damn, do I love this song. This song, just so many emotions and feels when I hear that song, and I can never, ever, ever get sick of it.
It's a great song.
And any of the later versions... No. Any of the ones that there's a version that features Justin Bieber, get the fuck out of here. That's all bullshit. The original version. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm good with that.
Well,
yes.
maybe it's time for some ads to get us out of this hell we are in.
Yes.
This hell. I've been bippity-bopped. I've been bippity-bopped, and for that I say boo. Anyway, here's the commercials coming at you.
It's the season for holiday giving, and Norelco has the quality gifts to give. Give him a blade close shave, or put a shine on his shoes. Give her sleek new ways to stay beautiful, or a bright new way to start the day. Give a blood pressure meter, fabric steamer, travel iron, cordless hand vac, or the ultimate in ironing needs. For quality holiday gifts, it's Noelco, because even our name says Merry Christmas.
Noelco, we put quality first. Deck the halls with mop business, fa la 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 la. Have your fun at home and office, fa la 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 la. Speed relief to head and tonic, Alka-Seltzer, fast.
When you overdo the holiday pleasures, Alka-Seltzer is a Yuletide treasure.
Oh, what a relief it is, fa la 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 la.
All right, so it is time for us to spend a very hateful Christmas. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
And Crystal's going to hate first.
I'm going to hate first. And I'm only going to hate once.
Oh, okay.
And the song that I hate, well, no, I'll hate twice. Sorry, my bad. The two worst songs I've ever heard for Christmas time. Jingle Bells by the Barking Dogs.
Oh, God, jeez, how did I miss
the
that
singing dog.
Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, 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 woof.
Woof, indeed.
Please.
Yeah.
It was funny the first 2 minutes, and then that was enough.
Yeah.
Because I've been hearing that since the...
It wasn't even funny by the end of the first listening.
Yeah, so awful. And my other Christmas song that I can't stand is All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't care who sings it. I'm thinking of the Spike Jones version. But I don't... It doesn't matter. It sucks. It's stupid with the whistling and the... I can't stand it.
Yeah, right, well.
That's
Okay.
it. Those
That
are
gets a Muppet head shake.
That's a Muppet head shake. Yeah, that's a...
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't I cannot question either of those choices. Okay.
No.
Well, now I have a whole list of I have a whole hate list here. I'm going to make up for my lack of runners up. Now I have, starting with the Chipmunk song.
Christmas, Christmas, time for cheer. Yeah, I forgot.
I understand why you would hate it. I understand.
That is
Alvin.
Now I think the technical term for that that is a no boy. I think a no boy is the technical term.
No boy. Yeah.
And, well, next we have one that I'm surprised. Well, it still could come up. I'm surprised it hasn't come up yet, though. Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney.
Oh, yeah.
That one can get the hell out of here. The next one is, it should be the worst of the year for me. It should be, but I have two that are even more egregious than this. All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I told you that you had one that I knew was going to be on your list. Luckily, I have my glasses on.
Bibbidi Bob.
I told you that one on my list that I knew was going to be on yours.
I knew one of you was going to fucking do it. I knew it. I knew there was a Grinch in this room.
Yeah, well, I figured you were going to expect that it was either this or Wham.
Did you know that if I ask you if you're a Grinch, you have to tell me? It's like an undercover cop thing.
Oh, really?
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Wow, okay, well.
Yeah.
Well, when it comes
to
this
more
song,
you know.
Yes. All right. And well, when it comes to the Wham song, it's not on this list. I actually don't mind the song. I just feel like, one, it's been played out and overrated. I feel like it's this thing where people, it's kind of like in to like the song. And I'm not saying that's where you're at, but I'd like by people like, you know.
For which one? Last
Christmas? The world
Christmas?
at large. Everybody like has fun saying they like the Wham song.
Yeah, Last Christmas.
Yeah, everybody seems to just have fun saying they like that song.
Oh, well, that's absolutely
because it was like nobody ever heard of it, and then all of a sudden it became like this ironic love Christmas song.
Oh, I feel what you're saying.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For clarification here, I don't do anything ironically, and it pisses me off if people are into Last Christmas ironically. I genuinely like.
I
the
like
song.
that song.
Yeah.
I've liked it from the beginning.
I'm okay with the song.
Yeah.
I got sick of it because of what it became in recent years.
I feel you.
But anyway. But my two worst of the year, my two worst Christmas songs, not of the year, of all years, of every year that has Christmas in it. Santa Baby by Madonna. Oh,
terrible.
Jesus fucking
Leave
Christ.
it alone.
But I've got some low-hanging fruit at the top of my worst of list, and I'm sure I'm not going to get any pushback for this. Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer by Elmo and Patsy.
Yeah, that's right.
Nope.
Terrible.
Yeah, come on.
No boy.
Stupid.
So dumb.
Well, yeah, when you did Run DMC and you went dun 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 dun, I thought that's what you were going into. That's the same intro.
It is.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, Crystal likes that.
No, she hates it.
All right, so that's my worst of. Do you even have worst ofs for Christmas?
Is it 4 question marks this time?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. So, well, first, I do have a guilty pleasure for Christmas. I'll slip that in now, and that would be Dominic the Donkey by Lou Monte.
What is that?
Jingity jing, it's Dominic the Donkey.
Yes, well, I...
Because Santa's reindeer cannot climb the hills of Sicily.
Yeah, well.
Oh, God.
Yes, I know. I told you. It's a guilty pleasure.
That's guilty, all right.
Yeah.
You got something to be guilty of.
I don't know. I mean, I'd even written a thing here. There are so many terrible Christmas songs to choose from. For every great one you find, there's dozens of covers and reimaginings that just suck all the joy and life right out of it. Oh, everyone loves that song. How about that song again, but jazzy and slow and oversung? And the same goes for re-releases of classics, but featuring contemporary artists that show up just to ruin it. So, like, it's not hard to find a list of terrible Christmas songs because there's just an endless supply of them.
Yeah. But I really like Christmas music, but really most of it is really terrible.
Most of it is actually genuinely terrible, and clearly I really love Christmas music too, but I'll admit, like, shit, 90% of the Christmas music that's available is fucking dreadful.
Yeah.
I do have a couple of dishonorable mentions before I get to what I'm going to get to. My dishonorable mentions are Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer by Elmo and Patsy, Wonderful Christmas Time, Paul McCartney and Wings, and literally any version of the 12 Days of Christmas or The Little Drummer Boy that has ever been put to tape. I cannot abide either song, no matter who does it.
But now, have you heard the Lou Rawls?
I have not heard the Lou Rawls version.
The Lou Rawls version.
There's potential that I could walk back that statement.
You're going to walk it back.
Okay.
The Lou Rawls version smokes.
Can do no wrong.
Like, it's nothing. It is
so
nothing
good.
like any other version you've heard. Like, it's smooth and it's cool.
All right.
Like Lou Rawls.
Well, I mean, that stands to reason.
Yeah.
I do have a worst Christmas song of the year, and it's going to end up being a bit of a Tommy's treatise. I want to preface this by saying that this is going to get pretty heavy. So I'm just warning everyone out there, this is going to get very, very... What this is going to be like, you know how every year you watch Charlie Brown Christmas, and like, you're like, oh, Charlie Brown Christmas, and then it gets to that part where all of a sudden Linus is like, now I'll tell you all about the true meaning of Christmas, and you're like, oh, this just kind of turned into a fucking drag. You know? This just sucked all the fucking air out of the room.
Right.
I'm about to suck all the air out of the room. This is the part of the As It Should Be holiday special where the air leaves the room.
Okay,
all right.
You were forewarned.
So, I had to write this all out, so forgive me if I have to look down a lot because I have to get this all in. My worst Christmas song ever is Santa Claus Has Got the AIDS This Year by Tiny Tim.
What?
Wait, is that from the 80s?
Yes, it's from 1986.
I have completely
never heard
unaware
of that,
this.
yeah.
Shall I?
Surely.
Tell us.
I warned you. Kiss that air goodbye.
Oh my God.
All right.
Lights, please.
Why did I single out that particular song? Obviously, it's nightmarishly problematic, but it also exemplifies the callous attitude in the 80s towards the AIDS crisis. This song was released in 1986. She Left Me with the Herpes was on the flip side. Whenever I find myself lamenting the absence of basic human decency that is seemingly so prevalent nowadays, I sometimes think back to the way people behaved in the 80s as well. People were basically monsters then, too. That's why the band M.O.D. put out the song AIDS, Anal Inflicted Death Sentence, in 1987. It's why Sam Kinison got huge laughs for his vile AIDS jokes on Have You Seen Me Lately. It's why Ryan White was bullied out of school and put through hell while he was dying, wanting nothing more than to just be a kid going to school and to have friends. And Tiny fucking Tim, who had built a career on tiptoe through the goddamn tulips, put out a song about how Santa is sick in bed and won't make it this year for Christmas because ha ha ha, he's got the AIDS. I get that it was poorly understood, and I understand this. I realize that people othered the victim of AIDS almost immediately. That in and of itself is incredibly problematic, but sadly predictable. But on top of that, people made a joke out of it. They could have simply said nothing at all, but instead found tremendous humor in the fact that fellow human beings were dying. I'd really love to think that we can all look back on that, learn from it, and try to do better. If the holidays, however you choose to celebrate them, are all about love, kindness, togetherness, family, and friends, I can think of no other song that misses the mark this badly.
Wow.
And that's why I put that on my list.
That's a hell of a TED Talk. God damn.
I did warn you I was going to get really heavy.
Never heard of that? Had no idea.
Don't look it up.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
No one needs that in their life. It's really terrible.
Wow. Wow. Tiny Tim. What was he, an electrified corpse by then?
Well, you know, he also was in desperate need of some tension by that point.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, where was Tiny Tim by that point?
That's what a song like that is a move for. It's just attention, shock value. Howard Stern used to play it on his show.
Oh, of course he did. Of course he did.
Yeah.
Birds of a feather.
So, There
Freak
you go.
out, man.
Sorry to suck the air out of the room, but it needed to be said.
Well,
Well,
let's have some eggnog and things.
I have crystal eggnog right here. It's like Crystal Pepsi.
Well, all right. Well, maybe we can recover from this vibe with a commercial.
Snow time, winter time, Christmas time. The time of sugar plums, Santa Claus, and at last those lovable children from Peanuts. Enjoy a Charlie Brown Christmas. Meet Charlie Brown, Schroeder and Beethoven, Lucy, and that impudent hound, Snoopy.
That's terrible, Charlie Brown!
Here comes Charlie Brown now. Listen.
Thanks for the Christmas card you sent me, Violet. I didn't send you a Christmas card, Charlie Brown. Don't you know sarcasm when you hear it?
Be here as your favorite comic strip comes to life. This year, enjoy a Charlie Brown Christmas.
Well, all right. That is it. That's the end of our Christmas episode. And we've all discussed all our favorites and our least favorites. And, well, can you return the favor, will you? Let us know about your favorites and least favorites down in the comments.
Yes.
Right? And if you haven't subscribed, maybe consider subscribing. Because how are you going to know when the next Christmas episode is coming up if you don't subscribe? And if you don't click the little bell.
Christmas bells.
Yeah, see? And get your notifications. And, yeah, well, I think that's basically that. I mean, you know, should old acquaintance be forgotten, all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's almost New Year's, too. I mean, kind of.
It's all the same.
It's all the same thing. You know, a holiday is a holiday.
I don't know.
Groundhog Day, New Year's Day.
Thanksgiving, Arbor Day.
Arbor Day.
Or, you know, whatever. You know. All right. We will be seeing you next week. Actually, you know what? We will be seeing you next week when it will be
1989, baby.
So get ready for that. We're going to close out the 80s and good riddance to it. All right. Goodbye. See you later next time.
Bye. I'm naughty.
Oh, that's right.
See? It works.
But I'm not nice. That's right, because I'm coming for this shit now.
Vitio. Vigio. Ouija. We are Devo. Save. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
My bad.
2, 3.
Well,
all right.